Today in history. Today is July 10th, and our journey to the past is going to continue.
We have two events to share with our listeners today, but first here is the quiz question. Launched into space to orbit Earth, these machines are called, number one, Zeppelins, number two, satellites. Okay, one more time. Launched into space to orbit Earth, these machines are called, number one, Zeppelins, number two, satellites. If you know the answer right now, you can put it on our Bandi board or text in pounder sharp 1045. That will cost you 51, and you could win yourself an Usan.
Okay, so I wonder what those two events are going to be that we're going to be talking about. So here they are.
Today in history. In 1856, Nikola Tesla was born, and in 1962, the world's first communication satellite was launched.
자, 1856년 7월 10일 니콜라 테슬라가 탄생한 날이기도 하고 1962년 7월 10일에는요. 세계 최초의 communication satellite, 자, 이 통신 위성이 발사된 날이기도 합니다. So, we're going to begin with the birth of a archetypal mad scientist.
The mad scientist. He was none other than Nikola Tesla, who was born in 1856.
Tesla went down in history for many milestone achievements, especially in the field of electricity. In fact, Tesla paved the way for the way electricity is distributed and used today.
But Tesla was behind far more breakthroughs than one might imagine. For instance, he was behind the first transatlantic message, which was credited to Marconi. 17 of Tesla's patents were behind the world-famous feat.
Moreover, Tesla was way ahead of other inventions such as the radar, an invention that was credited to Robert Watson Watt in 1935.
But Tesla had already conceived the idea 18 years before in 1917.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What's even more impressive is that Tesla fathered the first hydroelectric plant at Niagara Falls, proving to the world that electricity could be produced through running water. And that's the statue of Tesla near Niagara Falls, honoring his work that we're showing on Boiling Radio right there.
But life and history are not without irony, and most of Tesla's works have been lost forever, some due to a fire at his lab, and others due to Tesla's habit of not writing anything down. It's a bad habit if you're an inventor, I would think, as he was known to simply memorize everything he did.
Wow, but he was so confident
Right.
about his memory, though. Although Tesla didn't enjoy much recognition back in the day, he regained a renewed interest in the 1990s, especially because of the popularity of one of his most simple inventions, the Tesla coil.
I wonder why he didn't. I mean, we just talked about it. He was behind all of these great inventions, but other people got credit for it.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like either he wasn't really interested in the fame or I'm not sure why. It's
Politics,
kind of
maybe?
too bad for him, though, right? Anyway, he still gets recognized for those inventions now. All right, so let's move to the 20th century when a stepping stone was marked in the field of world communications on this day in 1962.
And that event was the launch of the world's first communication satellite, the Telstar.
The Telstar was the first device to allow instant communication between continents, and it paved the way to how information is sent and received today.
The Telstar 지금 화면으로 보여드리고 있습니다. And Telstar didn't last for long though, but it enabled the creation of a new channel for exchanging telephone calls, fax messages, and satellite images that triggered the field of world transmitted TV.
Pretty amazing, huh? Telstar was followed by Telstar 2, and although both pioneering devices are no longer in service, they're still in orbit as of last year.
So they're still up there, huh?
They're still up there. They're just not being used.
Telstar has been honored through many means, one of them being a football. The 1974 World Cup Adidas Telstar.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
바로 저거군요.
Yeah, right.
네.
I wonder if they do that every time with the World Cup. They make the ball to symbolize something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
Yes.
Anyway, that's going to do it for today in history. Before we wrap it up, the answer to the quiz, the question was launched into space to orbit Earth. These machines are called, the answer is number 2, satellites. Okay, when we come back from this break, Daniel joins us in the studio for today's Movie Talk. Cine premiere is right around the corner. Here's Natalie Imbruglia, Satellite.